This is from Nick Baumgartner, his mock draft for The Athletic. So at 54, he has the Browns taking wide receiver Malachi Corley from Western Kentucky at long last. Browns will back in the first round next year. Meantime, they'll have an option to take advantage of this receiving class at 54. They could take the next best offensive tackle, as we talked about. Value extends beyond pass catching. Yard after catch makes him a possible run game factor, too. Then at 85, we have him coming back, taking an offensive lineman, Dominic Pooney from Kansas. And Pooney's a guy that I've seen a couple people mock to the Browns. Let's start with Corley. Again, if Corley's sitting there at 54, he is a guy that they don't have that particular big-bodied run-after-the-catch skill set in their wide receiver room, and that's what you're looking for, guys that are. It's almost like a puzzle piece. We don't quite have that. Let's get that, and that way you plug in different skill sets.
Yeah, and I like Corley a lot. He's a guy that forces a lot of missed tackles. Looking at his stats here, and he had 330 yards off of screen passes, forced 15 missed tackles. We know Kevin Stefanski loves a screen pass, so he kind of fits in there. He's been compared to Deebo Samuel. He's kind of that turns into a running back after the catch type of player. So I think he would be an excellent pick. And I like how they said, at long last next year, we're going to be back in the first round for the Browns. But this year, if they don't trade, we're going to be back in the second round for the first time in a few years. So I'm getting excited, hoping that they're going to keep that pick and actually finally take a second rounder. And I'd be thrilled if it was Corley.
Yeah, do you like the idea of coming back and getting a lineman then in Pooney?
Yeah, and I think that this is a good year to target a lineman. You don't have to go early. I think there's certain guys that could fall to them in the second round. Amagaji's a good one. Kingsley Samatulia is pretty good. Hopefully I didn't butcher their name. I think both of them could be good second-round picks, but you get other guys. Pooney's a good one. Patrick Paul in the third round. I think guys like that normally wouldn't be there in round 3 in other drafts, but this year it's pretty loaded offensive tackle, so I think that they could get a guy in the third round that you can try to develop behind Jedrick Wills and replace him next year.